And that spread putting pressure on local universities, including the University of Akron. It's changing plans with just weeks left in the semester. Our Bob Jones continues our team coverage to explain why they're going to remote classes starting Monday.
Normally this time of year, the University of Akron campus is bustling, but in a pandemic world, spread out students are wearing masks and fewer of them are making their way to class.
You're hoping there's light at the end of the tunnel, but you kind of have to prepare for the worst.
University leaders say most in the community are following mask and social distancing guidelines. Still, there is a growing number of COVID-19 cases at UA. Abby Stopka knows a couple of students who were infected and have since recovered.
Friends, yeah, it was actually really scary, and because you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how bad it's going to be.
This surge that we're seeing, I don't think has anything to do with their behavior. It's just the way it is in this community and in the state.
Nearly 40% of classes here are hybrid, part in person and part online. The university planned to switch to remote from Thanksgiving to the end of the first semester in mid-January, but now the decision has been made to go fully remote earlier, beginning next Monday.
As the governor said, this is a serious challenge, and if you look at the numbers, we need to work as a group, as a community, as a state, to do what we can.
Learning adjustments for students amid the pandemic have been tough.
Having to switch back and forth during, especially this semester, it's been a little difficult.
Abby is thriving with online learning, but also feels like she's missing out.
You miss seeing your friends. You kind of feel isolated, just doing everything online. So that's the disappointing part about it.
When the second semester begins in mid-January, the university's president isn't sure if in-person classes will resume. Much will depend on what the COVID-19 numbers look like in the community and on campus. In the meantime, the campus will remain open. So will residence halls, but limited to one guest at a time and UA resident students only. Students who hope things will look a whole lot different in 2021.
I'm just hoping that by next year it'll all be back to normal and we'll have a full in-person campus again.
In Akron, Bob Jones, News 5.